All right, good morning, Pisces. Let's see what messages we have for the sign of Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. God, universe, ancestors, and the highest of the Most High. You are welcome into this reading for my Pisces people. Let's see what messages we have for you guys. Today's Thursday. I think it's the 29th. All right. What messages do we have for the sign of Pisces? Single jumping cards only will be taken in my reading. Spirit, you already know how we roll. By the time you guys see this video, I will be taking BunBunz to the vet. So wish her well, y'all. Wish her well. So I'm doing this before I take her. I got a little bit of time to kill. All right, so Pisces, it's going to be an interesting reading. So you guys have the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. You also have the camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. You also have the lobster, financial pinch, and the barrel. You feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, and then you also have the bat, take care, enemies are working against you. All right. I just reached over my freaking candle and I smelled, yeah, totally burnt myself. All right, Pisces. I don't know why I think that's funny, but it is to me a little bit. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go backwards with this reading because that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. All right, let's do the bat first. Take care. Enemies are working against you. What the fuck? Let's find out. And I am feeling better, y'all. My voice is still messed up, but I think I'm getting better. So, thank you guys for wishing me well. I appreciate it. Okay, bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. What in the heck? You may have Pisces. I don't know. Someone here could be trying to slow down your momentum in some type of way. This could be someone who, Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. This could be, you have someone trying to slow down your progress or your momentum or your forward movement. Oh, there's two cards here. I didn't even see 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Should I take it? Give me one more. For some of you guys, this could be someone at work who you are, yeah, something here is out of balance. What are they doing though? Like, what are they actually doing? King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. What are they doing? Okay, so if that's what they're doing, then how is this affecting Pisces? I don't know how this is necessarily affecting you, Pisces, unless this is just like slowing you down in some type of way when it comes to finances or work, or it's almost like someone's trying to show their commitment or their loyalty to something, or show I don't know. It's almost like if someone's trying to outshine you in some type of way, or trying to take care of enemies are working against you. Waiting for an offer or a proposal. It has something to do with like procrastination or confusion or yeah, like procrastination or waiting to do what? What are they doing? It's almost like if someone's trying to delay some type of change or transformation or an ending, or it's like someone's trying to delay something or slow something down. By causing some type of imbalance or poor financial decisions or, okay, I don't know. What are they doing? It seems like they're trying to outshine, or they're trying to like, what's the sun card here? Leo, Taurus energy, Scorpio energy is out here. Sun. See what I'm saying? All the twos are in reverse, y'all. All the twos. You got 2 of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Wands in the reverse. It's like they're trying to delay some type of like choices, decisions, cause indecisiveness or, you know, indecision in some type of way, or restrict some type of options. Delaying some type of growth. King of Swords, please. I want to know Judgment in the reverse, and the 9 of Swords. It's like fear of making the wrong decision or something. Or cause some type of self-doubt. The Judgment, Scorpio energy in the reverse can talk about self-doubt, gossip, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons, but it's like causing some type of fear, anxiety surrounding some type of decisions, choices. What area of Pisces life is this? Like work, love? I wonder if this has to do with like some type of contract or a commitment or something that you want or something that you're in pursuit of or something that, some type of a goal maybe even. Tell me about the Barrel. You feel like something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Someone's trying to cause some type of a missed opportunity. Literally, the Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups, and Page of Pentacles in the reverse is like some type of a missed opportunity here. See? Look at the other cards. I'm not going to take all these because it came out in like little stackety wackities, but that's just how I am. Other readers may, and that's great, but and the Lovers in the reverse. What the fuck? Okay. Trying to cause, like, Lovers can also talk about choices. Can talk about conflict, lack of opportunity, lack of accountability. I don't know why I said lack of opportunity. I think I was looking at the 4 of Cups. So this is a missed opportunity. The 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords is like doing something underhanded to keep someone stuck or resisting, like keep someone feeling fucking stuck or bound in some type of way. What in the hell? Who are you? Gemini energy is here as well. You feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Queen of Cups, I could be speaking to a feminine energy. For some of you guys too, this Give me one on the Lovers in reverse. For some of you guys, this could be like some type of a relationship or a partnership that maybe you're in, where there's disharmony, there's trust issues. Someone trying to keep somebody like, I just don't get like what they're doing. I mean, obviously, for whoever this is going to resonate with, you probably are like yelling at me through the camera like, this is what they're doing. This motherfucker. So maybe you know, but I don't know. It's almost like trying to keep someone from like making major choices or decisions when it pertains to somebody being like independent and, you know, or growing in some type of way. It's like almost like someone's trying to keep someone from moving forward or growing. What's Pisces' advice? The Eight of Wands. Keep moving forward, I guess. Someone's trying to slow... Yeah, and Queen of Swords. To make a discerning decision, make a mind over heart decision. Don't let your emotions influence something that you know to be true when it pertains to your forward movement. What is Pisces' advice? I'm also getting the first step to something is recognizing where you are. Okay, so like the first step to, I don't know, maybe even taking accountability. And sometimes taking accountability is like, you know, you have to think outside the box. So for whoever this is going to resonate with, I feel like this is like, even if someone has done you wrong, sometimes we cannot always get, sometimes we, you know, you never get, how do I say this? This is like sometimes you don't get justice from that person. You have to give it to yourself, right? You have to take accountability for where you are, see the truth of where you are, or see the truth of a situation and see it clearly. It's like, okay, well, if I'm fucking stuck, then I'm stuck right now. What can I do to get myself out of it? Not, it's like, you know, not allowing to be the victim in a situation, not to be, you know, be the victor. All right, what else does Pisces need to know? For some of you too, it's like you've been working on some type of a failed partnership that y'all are just, you know, incompatible. And maybe you weren't incompatible at one point in time. Maybe, you know, you got with someone and it seemed like your goals and the love or whatever. If you feel like something's lacking in your life, whether it's love, money, goals, it's like sometimes you get with someone and you fall out of alignment with that person. Your goals, your aspirations, the love, it no longer aligns with one another. So the first step is accepting where you are. And not letting fear of like, because there is kind of like, with Judgment being in the reverse here and the Nine of Swords, there's some type of fear, whether it's like, you know, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn a lesson. It's like, okay, have you repeated this over and over and over again? Have you kept yourself stuck, but you still feel lack? Like, if you feel like that, then, you know, I feel like I'm gonna trigger someone, but whatever. If you feel like someone is keeping you stuck, then you take accountability and get your ass out of it. Okay? You're more powerful than you think you are. I did it, and I was in denial. Yeah, blame. This is exactly why I pulled this deck. Blame. I didn't even look at this. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Take responsibility for your own well-being. Just because someone else is like, and I know it's easier said than done because, you know, I'm human just like you guys, but denial. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. What was I saying? The first step is acknowledging like where you are. Okay, getting out of that denial phase, accepting, yeah, I'm fucking stuck, or this situation has me feeling stuck, like I can't pursue things, and I feel mentally drained, physically drained, emotionally drained, financially drained. I feel depleted, and I feel like some of you guys, this could be from a failed partnership, because you have the Two of Wands in reverse that can talk about a failed partnership. Two of Cups in the reverse could talk about a failed partnership. The Lovers can talk about another failed partnership where y'all two just are not in harmony. There's trust issues. There's disharmony between the two. There's lack of, you know, y'all two just don't see eye to eye. There's lack of unity, lack of compatibility. Unhappy couples. Okay? Something here has become repetitive and boring. And it's draining you. It's preventing you from growing. Out of fear. Are you stuck? You fear? Take care. Someone's working against you or behind your back. What does it say? Enemies are working against you. Well, yeah, fake friends or people whom, you know, maybe you don't trust, or fake partners, or one more. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You know what I kind of get from that is, let me look up something. Hold on. Okay. I wanted to break this down. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Testing my resolve means to be challenged or put to the test in terms of one's determination, will, or commitment to something. It is about seeing how well you can stay focused on a goal and stick to the course of action, even when facing difficulty or temptation. Essentially, it is about evaluating your ability to maintain your purpose. So some of you guys are being, you know, tested right now through fear. I know that, short story, I know that there was one situation in my life where there was love, and there was also the fear of me going towards something that I felt called to do, and the persons or people around me were literally trying to install fear in me. Oh, you can't do that, or oh, that's crazy, or oh, that's this, or though this is that, or and had me feeling like stuck because I felt like this was something that I really felt called, you know, a course, a way that I was really called to go towards. But then it was a love situation where I felt like that person was like causing me to feel afraid to do what I was being called to do. And I stayed in that situation because I thought it was love. But then I realized, well, I didn't realize the tower fucking, the tower came and yeah, blew that shit up, and I went out kicking and screaming. But then as I realized, I was like, you know, that tower was the best thing that fucking happened to me, because it took out the people that were preventing me from going down a course that I felt called to do, because I thought that those people was love, I thought that they loved me. I thought that they cared for me, and they were saying these things because of that. But then I realized, no, they were actually my fucking haters. You know what I mean? They were trying to stop me, tempting me. It's that devil energy. Anyway, and not calling those people the devil or anything. I'm just saying it's an energy. It's a fear, right? Something here is stopping someone from their independent true potential, from following their higher self, their intuition. Tell me about this financial pinch, especially if you're going through a situation where like you feel like there's lack, like, you know, and again, we all go through financial pinches. So I'm not telling all of you guys to look at, if you are going through a financial pinch, don't make this reading resonate with you. You should know, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm going through a financial difficulty. Does that mean my partner's out to get me? Or does that mean my friends are trying to stop me? No, don't go looking at everybody sideways, but you guys should know who you are. And your financial issues may be tied to spirit trying to get you away from certain things that are deterring. I can never say that word. Detouring you, okay? Detouring you from the path that you are meant to be going down. All right? Sometimes we hold on to shit that spirit is like, no, you don't see it. We're going to keep throwing difficulties your way until you realize and you go down the other path. It's like if you take a road and there's like tree down, there's a freaking cliff, there's this and that. Do you keep going down that road? Or do you try to take the other path and then you realize, holy shit, this path is clear. I could have just went this way. But no, I wanted to go jump off a cliff and break my fucking ankle and, you know, go climb over a tree and, you know, get splinters in my crotch. Like, I don't know. Let me just stop. But for real, sometimes we don't realize, like, when these obstacles keep getting set in your way, maybe it's time to try a different path. Okay? And then you're going to be like, holy shit, this pathway was easy. That's why I know, I've learned this, and it's not always easy to follow. Oh, the scab came off. But like, I know, like, for instance, I was getting ready to take a road trip one time, and my car that I used to have never had a problem starting, nothing. And I get the whole car loaded up, bunnies in the car, cages, luggage, everything. Go to take off and my car wouldn't start. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, and I don't have people around me to just come to my aid and help me. And so I'm sitting in my car like, what in the hell? I don't even know what to do, how to do this. And I'm literally got everybody in the car. And then there's these two guys that come walking out of my apartment building, which I've never seen before, but they come walking out and I was like, hey, my car won't start. Can you look at it? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. They were super nice and they came over, and then I guess it was just my battery died, and they jumped it, and I went down to the little auto store thing and they put a new battery in for me, and then I took off on my way. And I was like, it was almost like spirit was like, now if I would have sat there and couldn't figure out what the hell I was, like, it was almost like God just stopped me from leaving at that moment in time. Maybe he avoided me from an accident. Maybe he avoided me from being broken down on the side of the road in the mountains with my family, you know? I don't know. I don't know what could have happened, because that happened, you know? And since I was able to get it resolved freaking easily, I was like, oh, okay, it's still safe for me to go. Now, if I would have kept facing challenges, like sat out there, tried to call this person, that person, no one would answer, you know, or couldn't figure out or couldn't get help, I would have been like, yeah, that trip is blocked. I'm not going this weekend, you know, for whatever reason. But no, it was almost like I had safe passage to go, but Spirit just stopped me and had me fix something before I left, you know? So, and I truly believe in things like that. So sometimes in our life, we don't recognize the roadblocks because we just try to get through them, or when really it's like you're meant to be shifting your perspective and looking at something from a different way. And it's easier said than done. Like the story I just told you was simple, but when it comes to matters of the heart, which I feel like this may, what are you really afraid of? Because whatever this looks like you're literally fighting against something that's not even like good. Like, I don't know, like whoever's doing this is like literally trying to turn a effed up situation into a positive situation when it's not even supposed to be a situation to begin with. You understand? I hope that made sense. Tell me about financial pinch. 6 of coins showed itself. Okay, okay, great. So 6 of coins upright with the 5 of pentacles in the reverse. This is some type of recovery, improvement, some type of financial luck or the end of hardship, some type of a positive shift or a positive change. So if you are going through some type of financial pinch, Pisces, I feel like there is some type of relief on the horizon. Okay, 2 of pentacles, but it comes with you making good decisions, good balanced decisions, following your faith, your your inspiration here. Being resourceful, being able to adapt through the ups and downs, but also this is also weighing your options. Okay, and going towards your inspiration. There's some type of a 10 of cups. There's some type of a renewal here and change. Yeah, there's some type of emotionally fulfilling change on the horizon, Pisces. And I feel like you're going to be happy. Give me 1 on this 10 of cups. Oh, 4. I was like, I seen it go in the reverse. I'm like, oh, fuck. But the 4 pentacles in the reverse. So this is shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, or issues. Okay, letting go of shit is going to bring in some type of emotional fulfillment, you know, financial relief from hardship here, where things can, you know, be in balance, where this is some type of a positive change. Tell me, persevere and you will overcome problems. Sometimes you just got to push through. Passes. 7 of cups. Evaluate your options. I feel like you got options here. 7 of pentacles. Wow, I've seen this energy over here. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Maybe there's a need. Ace of pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's some of you guys could be feeling insecure because maybe there's going to be a loss either of a long-term situation, maybe even a family situation or financial. But there's a new opportunity here for growth. There's another choice or an option here. I feel like you guys have been struggling or maybe feeling insecure about something, about some type of an ongoing battle with the 10 of pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this is like this could even be a divorce, you know, it doesn't have to be, but there's a better opportunity here. Persevere. Sometimes you got to go through, you know, the hard shit to get to something better. A lot of times we look at situations like, damn, if I make this damn decision, this is going to change, this is going to change, this, and I have to go through this, and it's so difficult, so I'm just going to stay here and stay stuck, you know, because that seems scary. But literally, I feel like if you face that's scary, I just spit. If you face that and release whatever this is that maybe you've been holding on to, persevere and you will overcome problems. There's going to be a new opportunity here for you. Some of you guys need to like start planting seeds or evaluating or seeing what your options are. It may take some time. There may be some planning that may need to go into this. Successfully overcoming a problem. Look at this. Successfully overcoming a problem. What's the problem? Is this Lovers in the reverse again, and the 9 of cups in the reverse. This is like disharmony or a connection where there's trust issues, you know, unhappiness. Like 9 of cups in the reverse is like misery. You know, my papa used to call me that as a child. That was my nickname, misery. My papa has dementia, but he called me Misery like a month or so ago when I was out there. He's like, Misery. And I was like, he doesn't remember a lot of things. Those of you guys that know, you know, people with dementia, like he doesn't, but they tend to remember like long-term stuff. But that was the first time. He can't even remember my name, you know, or my daughter's name. He just always says, who are those people, you know, down there staying with us? But he knows who we are. He'll tell me like, sorry, I'm going off subject. He'll be like, where's the little one that comes with you all the time? Like he knows that I come with a daughter, but he doesn't know our names. Anyways, Misery. But sorry y'all. Okay. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. What are you going to overcome? This disharmony, this miserable fucking connection or choice, you know. I don't know. Some of you, there's going to be growth. Again, Empress energy. There is going to be Page of Pentacles. Yeah. There's going to be growth. There's going to be a new opportunity here for growth. Good news surrounding earthly matters, new beginnings, setting goals, developing a plan, laying down the foundations, the Page of Cups, okay, and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like this is also you standing up for yourself. Yeah. Some of you guys need to set, I don't know, some of you guys could have been dealing with a manipulator, an unrequited love situation. It says heartbreaker, manipulator, one night stand, cheating, or some type of an unrequited love situation. Okay, some of you guys need to stand your ground, stand up, set boundaries, defend yourself. Page of Cups, please. What's this Page of Cups? The Six of Wands. So there's going to be a message here, Pisces, I feel like, of good news. Six of Cups in the reverse. There's going to be a message here of good news pertaining to some type of success and victory, overcoming some type of challenges. With, you know, 6 comes after 5. Six of Cups reverse. When you let go of the past situation or start focusing on the future, okay? Some of you guys just need to kind of, yeah, because there's letting go of a past situation because it's causing missed opportunities here. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get an oracle card for y'all. I'll be back later today. I just got to take Bunz and it's like an hour drive there and then it's an hour back and then I'll have to go get her again later to pick her up. So, but yeah. I'm going to try to come back on here because I miss you guys. I was going to do a reading for you guys yesterday and I went up to the lake to do a reading and that shit was so packed. Like there was more people there than there was on Memorial Day. So that just did not happen. Enlightenment. Give me one more with the Forest Temple, number 19. That's why I look a little rosé today because I laid out. It was too cold to get in, but I laid out on the paddleboard and soaked up some vitamin D. Okay. All right, number 19. Forest Temple. I love this card. Isn't it beautiful? Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided abdominant view of life can block the vast influx of light, joy, and the connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. And I feel like this has to go with this. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I feel like some of you guys, like, connection to strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Some of you guys, and I hate to say this in this way, and those of you guys that don't like what I say, that's fine, but it's just, you know, not for you. But some people, you know, if you, I know I'm gonna get so much backlash for this, but like, some people stay in a commitment because it's like, I took a vow, so I'm going to stay in this commitment, in this marriage, but I'm going to stay miserable. Okay, cool. Stay there. You know, if that's your belief, go ahead, but it's restricting your own opportunities. You know, we live in 2025. I mean, let's be real. Be willing to step outside your limited points of view and see the world from the other's perspectives, and your life will expand. In temples throughout the world, the initiates withdrew from their surroundings in order to gain an expanded perception of the inner reality of life. Intuition and healing abilities emerge during these times. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you will feel the expansion from the limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. The spirit of the forest temple says, positive changes are coming. You are lightening up, feel buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. So, old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away. So some of you guys may feel like you deserve something, and that's why you feel like you're lacking, because you're not receiving what you feel like you deserve. That's putting, you know, I always say when you put expectations on shit, you're bound to, you know, be let down. So, and I'm not saying you can't have expectations, but I'm saying if something is not meeting your expectations, stop trying to force a situation or a person to meet your expectations. If they don't, they don't. You know, you can live in lack, but you can't expect for anybody else to meet your expectations. If someone's not meeting what you feel like is just normally expected of somebody, then they gots to go. Period. I gotta go. I'm gonna be late now because I talk too much. Okay. Number 37, Spirit Guardian of the Summer. Okay. Vitality, health, success, and abundance and healing and passion are expanding in your life. However, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. That's what I was saying. Someone's trying to procrastinate, or whatever this is working against you, it's causing procrastination. It's procrastinating you from going after some type of a goal or some type of pursuit, a fear of making the wrong decision, fear of judgment, fear of what other people will say, or self-doubt, you know, or just you staying stuck, you know, in fear because an unwillingness to learn a karmic lesson. Like, is this a lesson, or am I holding on to something that is false? Be real with yourself. Sorry, y'all. Got a little into that. However, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion and in the direction of your dreams. Give it everything you've got and an immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everyone else. This is the time to step forward with passion and delight. You'll be glad that you did. The most earth energy is available to us during the summer season. It is when we can access the greatest amount of sunlight and spiritual light so that the power of the sun can pour into our hearts. The spirit guardian of the summer says, work with passion, don't hold back. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, beauty. Celebrate the fruits of your labor. Okay, that's that 9 of Pentacles. That's this. I feel like when you chariot, when you get in the driver's seat of your own life, okay, this is solar plexus chakra energy. So it's like once you get that vitality, that willpower, that drive, getting in the driver's seat of your own life to overcome whatever challenges and obstacles and not letting that stop you, using the universal, you know, energy that is available to us, I feel like you will reap the rewards, okay? But you got to get in the seat, Pisces. You got to get in the seat. Got to get in the seat. All right, we are in summer, obviously, for most of us. I don't know about other parts of the world. But yeah, use this energy, Pisces, so that you can reap the harvest later during autumn. You know, that's harvest season. That's what I got for you guys. I love you. Gots to go. Please hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.